Good morning from me and the wood pigeon. Okay, that's it. Thank you for the headlines from the wood pigeon. Those headlines from the wood pigeon, decidedly more appealing than the usual headlines. I caught the debate. Oh, I was in the car for 5 hours. I had a 5 hour melt yesterday, as you know. Apologies for. I was hoping to stop somewhere to do a 6 p.m. soiree, but that all kind of changed around about Oxford. Oh my goodness, standstills, heat overload, and the prime ministerial debate pretty much finished off my meltdown. Anyway, we don't do politics here. It's just really part of my terminal journey last night up to here. But it's so peaceful and so calm here in Selby, Yorkshire. And I really must have a wander around after work today because there looks to be a phenomenal cathedral just round the corner. Clever Movement Snack Mates. I'm sure someone will tell me what that is. It features in this piece of artwork here above my bed. I think it's that. Need to do a bit of digging around and research to see what's going on with that. My comments aren't working. No, yesterday I think they did and the noon yesterday. It's just a Facebook thing. All the comments trying to squeeze through the Facebook ether. What's the report? Tell me and I'll read it after. The good news is I am really close to my venue. Well, when we say that, if you remember, Kels and I said that last week in Utrecht. We thought we were 9 minutes away. So I haven't done a recce because I arrived late last night, but my maps tell me it's an 8-minute walk. So car is parked, car park ticket sorted, and I'm hoping that it is going to be a 8-ish minutes walk to my venue today. 2 days here in Selby, and then a few hours further northage for a weekend with Sister T, and then on my route down the way on Monday, a couple of days in Birmingham. So I'm on a 5-day tour. Left the keys with Mum and Dad so they can do a bit of watering and pond maintenance. I say a pond. It's an experiment. It's an experimental portable pond. Is what I've been directing my non-work energies into this week. So yeah, that's exciting. I haven't said much about it because I don't know if it's going to work. If I think it's going to make it through, I'll give you updates. But I'm no pond expert, so it may go pondably wrong. Still no comments, hence the preamble. The preamble really changes when we don't have comments. It just literally means we're talking to ourselves. Thankfully, we're there at 8 o'clock. I'm imagining Super G giving me a 6439, 321, Bex Townley later live training, 8 AM movement snack, on the move again from Selby in Yorkshire. So I've set up. Seated option is the bed. This is kind of the only angle I could get in the room today. It's all very mono, isn't it? All very kind of grey and black. External support. I've got a wall out here. Just realised I probably need to get the voice down a bit. Circulation boosting prompts then. Support to hand if you should need. Extra lift and extend. Get your weight across both feet. Start steady, stay steady. Thank goodness for the orange bits, otherwise my feet would be camouflaged. Find your pace, take it steady. It's warm but grey up here. I'm not sure what your weather is down there, but you know, stay cool. This is really to boost the circulation, not to get even warmer, but movement will generate heat, of course. Make the focus more about range of motion around the ankles, and then bring in the other parts, or maybe on account of the warmage, keep it separate. Keep it separate. Focus on range of motion here, especially on the back end squeeze, wider base for better balance, and then when you're ready, bring the feet back to hip width, get yourself up, back, ready for best balance position, and off you go again. Seated prompts, so, I don't know, you might be perched on the edge of your bed, or you might be in a chair of about knee height. Beds tend to be slightly higher, don't they? So will make for an easier stand, but may make for a harder hip walk. Be sure that you're steady and stable. It's a bit sinkage, don't want to go too far forward here for obvious reasons. Feet back and down. You may need to work harder to come out of slump in a soft surface. Not a bad thing to work a bit harder. Steady armage then in sit, with some steady trunk rotate. So just a natural left to right movement, or you could opt for the diagonal. And if you have intention of coming up to stand and or legs are in your day, feet back a bit, and then more focus on the range of motion around the ankle. And this steady rhythmical movement is going to help the calf muscles act as a muscle pump to shunt the blood upwards, and a special valvage in there to stop the blood, one-way valves in your calvage. I think if my anatomy memory serves me correctly, the only way is up when it comes to the calves. All right, is that it? Ready for moves. Top end first. Raise and lower shoulders from an upright sit position. Head stay still. Deeper breaths as you go. Maybe integrate the breath on the way up and out on the way down. So it's not just about the shoulders, all this activity around your center, and then bring in extras. So extra press on the way back. That's such a critical range of motion. Shoulder blades, ribs, spine, all involved as either a moving part or to stabilize and fix. If you're in stand, wider base, big shoulders round the back. Apologies for the midriff to show there. Head and neck movements. Pick up your balance position, starting with slow head turns. Take your time on this. Nothing else moves. The head may bring on an extra balance challenge because of your eyes and your ears, your vestibular system is all at play all the time, but obviously more so when head moves. So have some support maybe so you feel confident, steady with that. And the other two key prompts, very simply, is to move slower and pause in the middle. Move slower and pause in the middle. That might give you time, if you feel you need to have a slump, come back up into active, sit or stand again and take the turn. And the check-in, the other check-in is to kind of feel that the chin is remaining on a level, not lifting or dipping. Take one or more or all of those prompts, work on one thing at a time, chip away at it, and improve range of motion over time. Third movement at the top end is your other neck and head. Double chin win-win, easing back, give yourself a double chin. Same in stand. Use support if you should need to. Again, keep the chin on the level. All of those three kind of key ranges of motion, the shoulders, the head turn, all offer to improve range of motion around your neck for head movements. The head's really heavy, so adjusting your head positioning throughout the day is part and parcel of upright postures and all of the postures that then support the head. Second round cert boost, just a flurry, just no, 10 seconds or so, just another flurry of that. Reposition if you need for trunk moves. Just vying for the best position to get you a best demo angle here. Slightly wider at the feet, if that works for you. Anchor your buttocks, bend and back to base. Start small, build over time. Bend and then return. And it may be that you might want to have a pause, have a wait, have a breath, and then go again. Oh no, I'm getting the slow connection message. Have you got some buffering, folks? Apologies if there's bufferage. Widey legs, bit of a knee bend. Maybe it's because everyone's waking up. Hips stay still. Build that range over time, and you're easing just sideways and back to base. 4 or 5 in each direction. If you'd like 3 or 4, or maybe 1 or 2 as your start point. Second range sets up the same position of the feet for better balance and position of hips, and then there's the turn. My body knows I had a 5-hour drive last night, so I'm going to put in an extra movement montage after this movement snack. Do my usual. Oh, everything is a little bit sluggish and a little bit stiffage this morning. There's your trunk turn. Same in sit. Pause, slump if you need to, and then off you go again. Slow as you go. Pause in the middle, arms not involved, they just come along for the journey. And back to base. Third movement of trunk, back extension, is an extension of an upright posture. So there's your upright. Whatever your most comfortable upright position is, and then add a bit on. A relatively small perhaps, but so significant. Head doesn't move, neck, oh should I say the neck doesn't move, so that position there of the chin doesn't change at all. There, and I just kind of put my fingertips there to kind of lock off that position to show that the head doesn't move, the chin doesn't lift. Well, it does, but only because the rest of the trunk is, the neck doesn't move is what I'm saying. There, the neck doesn't move, the spine is moving. That's the range of motion. Keep it small, comfortable for you. All of those trunk moves, the bend, the turn, the extend, you will need those in sit, stand and laying positions. Wash, dress, move, push, pull, all require those. Last round of cert boost, just another flurry. Just another flurry, or anything you fancy. Maybe put in an extra change of ranges if you fancy that. Ankles, feet and toes, here we go to finish. In stand, wall is on this side, and this is my supporting leg, just seeing the arm here. And then toes and feet moves, toe scrunch, bendables, and then ankles, point and flex, this way view to see that the foot is right under the hip there. Other side, you might want support here to the front or to the side. If it's to the side, we suggest that all of the support is on the support side, so it's always the leg furthest from the support that does the moving. Play around with those, maybe a bit of quick feet while you're at it, and then in stand have an extra rehearse of longer strides to bring in extra range around your hips there. And in sit, all of those apply if you would like. Come all the way further back into the chair so the thighs have more support. I haven't got a chair back, as you can see, so always active if you can, but maybe use the chair back for this one if you should need, as the foot just comes off the floor. A couple of options here, so focusing on ankles, shin muscles and calf muscles. This is the range of motion for walking, for longer strides. So a good one to check in with on a daily basis if you feel it's something you want to improve. or maintain. Toes as well on the go there. And then other options, have a hip walk forward. Toe hinges we've already done. Foot placement. And focus, you can really feel that transfer of weight shift across, and with that will come a hip hinge. So you get extra buttock movement, and you try to press the heel in. If you think about pressing down through the heel with that hip hinge, you're going to get that movement there, which is part and parcel of pushing up to stand, part and parcel of functional reach. So these movements are in lots of tasks of daily living, hence that's why we focus on them. You'll also get perhaps a bit of back of thigh feeling of stretch on that as well. One more instead could be take up support, and you might want to try that one. You get some extra hip range there, depending, that's comfortable, depends on your height and the height of the seat as to how comfortable that is. All right, that's it. And anything else you fancy, maybe some shirt offs, maybe some 3 circles, whatever. Add in any amount of flurries of extra moves. I hope Chaos is with the Unknown today. And I'm on course all day, today, tomorrow. I think the 4 p.m. might be mine today, but that is going to be later, but I'll keep you posted. Oh, famous last words. Good to see you folks. Bye for now.